Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video, as part of our continuing hybrid wash series, we're going to be trying out the combination of the Sonax car wash shampoo concentrate and one of my favorite car soaps, the Chemical Guys Glossworkz Auto Wash. And as always, I'm going to be using 1 ounce each of those in our MTM PF22 submachine gun style foamer for the foam portion of the test, and then we'll switch to our bucket where I'll use 1 ounce each and 3 gallons of water. It is probably going to be almost 75 degrees today, which is crazy because it's December 2nd. It has been a long time since I've done a soap test. We're actually going to be doing it on the Jetta. We're going to show the Jetta some love. That car has not had a bath since probably July. If you've looked on my channel, if you've been following it at all, you know that for almost 4 months, the car was down due to, well, the injection pump and the timing gear. But all that's fixed. I've been driving it daily. I will do an update for those of you that care when I hit 1,000 miles. And this car is disgustingly dirty. I didn't even want to do it on this car, but I'm gonna have to. It's disgusting. You'll see. But anyway, I hope that it's not going to start raining. It's been raining here like the last week. So we've got good temperatures, got a really dirty car. Let's go outside and show the Jetta some love. There he is. Yeah, hopefully this is going to come out on camera. It's really just yesterday when it rained. You can see where I moved my finger over it. It's just dried on there. I believe that the Chemical Guys jet seal is pretty much done. It's embarrassing. But yeah, it's pretty bad. Now, most of this is bonded contaminants. I'm just going to say that outright because it's been a while since I did the jet seal on here, and it has, this car sits outside. It's sat outside for 20 years of its life. So anyway, we're going to see what what we can do with it. Alright, so I've got 10 ounces of warm water, 1 ounce of our Glossworkz, and 1 ounce of the Sonax. Let's see how this foams. Alright, so this is a very, very thick hybrid combination. This is what I would call really a two-stage foam. Hopefully the camera's picking up. You've got a base layer and then you've got the top layer kind of sheeting off. It's comprised mostly of super small cell bubbles, but there's some medium ones. And this feels like oiled water, which is very, very good. It's got a lot of lubrication on it. All right, so we're gonna let this dwell for 6 minutes. We'll come back, see what's left, rinse it off, and see how it handles what's mostly on here, which is bonded contaminants, but we'll see if it makes a dent. All right, here we are back 6 minutes later, and the temperature is about 70 degrees or so, and there's probably 55% of the foam left on the hood, less on the windshield, and a little more on the top. and about, I'm going to say 20-25% left on the side. Now one thing I want to see is, because this hood is so dirty, if I barely, yeah, see this? Now obviously this is not the test, but you can see that this combination is really good at softening the contaminants on there. But the real test is how much of it will remove with the just rinsing. So we'll see that next. Alright, so let me show you right here where I had rubbed very gently. I didn't scratch the paint, so don't freak out. But the rest of this is bonded, and as I expected, it really, and we're testing this part of the hybrid soap as a no-touch, a pre-wash, and of course it's not really going to take care of the non-bonded contaminants, and I didn't expect it to. So that being said, I guarantee you the contact wash will put a nice dent in that. How much of it, I don't know. The paint is pretty stained. The chemical or the jet seal really, I don't know. We'll see what's left after I take the contaminants off. So let's get to the bucket portion of the test and see what kind of foamage it makes in a hand bucket. Alright, so let's go ahead and add 1 ounce each of our Chemical Guys Glossworkz. I've got individual tests on each of these soaps, but it's kind of a fruity, very viscous, premium car soap. You can't go by viscosity alone on the quality of the soap, and I'm getting ready to show you why. The Sonax, very, very thin, but a very good car soap in its own right. I don't know what kind of surfactants they use when they have a really viscous car soap. It is fairly concentrated, but you know, the Sonax is probably less than half the viscosity. All right, so let's get the pressure washer and see what kind of foamage it makes when we agitate it. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Alright, so it's a pretty dense foam. There's a slight breeze and it's starting to break up some of the larger bubbles. But when you agitate it in the bucket, there's a lot of medium to larger size bubbles. And there is a bit of lubrication in the foam itself, but that's not what washes the car. What washes the car is the mixture of water and soap, and that is very, very slick. Feels like oiled water, which is really good. That helps to prevent scratching when you're using your wash mitt. So I'm going to use 4 wash mitts on the Jetta, just like I used to on the Accord, and let's do that and let's get it done. The rating as far as a pre-wash, I'm going to give it an 8.5, and I'm going to give it an 8.75 in a hand wash. Very, very good. Very pleased with it. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate your viewership and hanging in there with me. Give me a comment. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that little bell at the right of the subscription, and I will talk to you on the next video.